Jason, when you put this clip on my rundown, I thought to myself, not bad, because it's very rare that you hear of the notable players that failed at Barcelona. And more often than not, you're like, no, these guys succeeded at Barcelona. They're undoubtedly the best players that are going to be known in the world. The only name that really pops up, you would probably know it, of the failure in Barcelona with his career, because it's a long, lengthy history of greatness. Yeah, the man, the Ibra.
It's the failed transfer 11.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. But
they haven't gotten there yet. They've never played for Barcelona.
This is what I'm saying. Those players that have, even if they happen to have gone to Barcelona, like Zlatan has done, but they've not went, or their transfers have never went through, and they haven't gone on to the greatness of playing with Barcelona. We're putting together, well, we haven't put together, goal put together. I'm just trying to create the connection.
I feel smarter now.
People see Zlatan, they want to click. People see big name players want to go to Barcelona, but never did. They want to figure out who they could have played for.
So Wendy's commercial. I want a hamburger.
So especially this year,
we have 3 graphics.
Because this year, Jason, they were in the market for a lot of people, and they could have put together a great what-if list, in my opinion, of young players. Ederson in goals, and the most notable name in the back line has to be Hector Bellerin, who will be kicking himself upside his new long hairdo that he's not a Barcelona player, because he is stuck at Arsenal.
Yeah. I agree with that one. The forwards are a little better, and then when you eventually see it as a starting 11, you go, damn, that team can compete. So let's move over to the forwards and the midfielders and that type of thing, because there's some names. Verratti was the one that you said they needed to get.
Yeah,
and then you look at the ones that round out the rest, and Dybala, Di Maria, Coutinho, Mahrez, all of which.
The first one is probably, out of all those big names, the first name is probably the sorest one for Barcelona, and I'll tell you that is because he chose Real Madrid over Barcelona. He basically made sure that he did not want to go to a team that he felt were not going to give him the opportunities that Real Madrid would have. So he chose the rivals over the Catalan. But Verratti was, from what I was going to say out there in terms of availability, the best possible signing Barcelona could have gotten this season. They could have gotten, I mean, in terms of what they needed, Marco Verratti would be able to play alongside Rakitic if you wanted to put him in there. He'd be able to play alongside Iniesta if you wanted to rest Rakitic, because he makes things tick. He's very talented on the ball, but he's so hardworking, and he's very intelligent as to the spaces that he looks to try and, I would say, occupy on the field in regards to, doesn't overexert himself and make himself tired. He's got a great engine on him, but I just feel like an Italian midfielder is born with this sense of understanding where they have to be at certain moments in the field. And I'm not over-glorifying Italian midfielders. We haven't seen them specifically go to Spain in several years and make that much of an impact. But what I see with Marco Verratti is it's a very similar amount of quality that you see in Andrea Pirlo, but also you see dating back several years to when Italians were just so dominant around world football that they were hard to compete with. Daniel De Rossi, quality of him, quality of Del Piero, quality of Francesco Totti, like a lot of those combined into a well-rounded player who I cannot highlight enough is going to be, and probably already is, one of the best midfielders in the world. And Barcelona should have broke the bank to try and sign him, but the problem is they're coming up against a team that doesn't need any money. So trying to sign him is never going to be an easy task.
You don't think so? Here's the starting 11. Here's what it looks like. It's nice and pretty. Thank you to Goal.com. That team can compete, man. That's a team that absolutely can compete. That's a good what if. The what if Barcelona failed 11 versus the Barcelona 11.
And look, 2 of those now currently Real Madrid players, young players, talented players, choosing the bigger option, but it hasn't always been the case. Real Madrid and Barcelona have fluctuated between who occupies the top spot in Spain, but it seems like more people not just going to Real Madrid because of the main, obviously they're occupying that top spot, but they seem to be given a lot more opportunities to youthful players like Asensio and Lucas Vazquez, and they seem to be breeding this young talent through that Barcelona haven't been doing as much.
So what's scary about Real Madrid is that they are already set up for now and the future. Yeah. They have some pieces in place that are going to have them competing at a very high level for a very long time. And to just remind everybody, in the Zidane era, he's never lost the Champions League. He hasn't. He's been there for 2 years, and you would think like the lifespan
100% Champions League.
He's 100% Champions League winning record. And what's amazing about that to me over anything else is the fact that, you know, some coaches or managers come in, they lose like the first game and they get sacked. Mourinho gone after winning the Premier League. Like, Zidane is about to enter such territory as I would think because he was such an unbelievable player that he might be the greatest ever player coach, player manager, because his record right now says he's never lost.
there's a few in there that is
minus just that one headbutt, I guess. Is the one thing people bring up all the time in America, at least, because it's
Pep Guardiola is a fiery player as well, but he set that precedent, I think, for a player coach.
Is Pep overrated? There's Pep overrated headlines now.
I don't know. Maybe as a coach at Barcelona, undoubtedly probably their best in history. As a coach at Bayern Munich, great career. He set himself up amongst the ranks of best ever player coaches. I mean, Sir Alex Ferguson wasn't, and you can't say like every coach played at some point. But I'm talking about you need to look at how much they accomplished as a player as well. Like Pep Guardiola was a very well accomplished player. Carlo Ancelotti, well accomplished player, won Champions Leagues as a coach and a player.
But which one was your favorite player
out of all those?
Zidane.
Zidane definitely.
Do you know what's amazing about Zidane? He's French. Actually French.
So you're not just going to make up that he's French, that Zinedine Zidane's a French name? Which I don't think it is. I think it's Algerian.
Oh, so are you saying that maybe it's possible that you could be French and have a different...
Of course, but not Kamiński. That's still the most prominent Polish name there's ever been. Anything with the SKY in the end of it is not French.
Just like Zidansky.
That's it. We'll go down the history of the best TYT moment of all time. One of them.
Top 3.